I hate to say it, but after living in BC for the majority of my life, I know that Edmonton gets a bad rap in a lot of circles. If I didn't see the family that I have moving here and actually thriving, I probably never would have considered it as an option for myself to relocate. There are some big misconceptions out there about the Edmonton area, and unfortunately, in this city, we're not the greatest at self-promotion. But I'm here to tell you why these common misconceptions are simply not true. Here are 3 common myths about the Greater Edmonton area, debunked. Stick around to the end to hear a few tidbits that I bet you didn't know about the region. Myth number 1, cold and hostile environment. Yep, there are definitely some cold days, but they don't last all winter. We experience an average of about 321 days of sun per year, so in the winter it never really feels too dreary. From November to March, the temperature is usually in that -5 to -15 range, but it's a dry cold, so it's easy to insulate from it. A few years ago, my husband and I spent Valentine's Day walking all around Vancouver, and even though the temperature was warmer, it was around 0, we felt chilled to the bone because of the moisture in the air. So dry cold, easier to handle. Myth number 2, nothing to do. Well, this is flat out untrue. Known as Festival City, we celebrate everything from local cuisine to comedy with over 50 festivals per year. There is, of course, West Edmonton Mall, great restaurants, sports, recreation, tons of concerts, museums, botanical gardens, historical theme parks, an art gallery, zoo, casinos, ski areas, and the list goes on. I'll tell you what, if you're bored this weekend, give me a call and I will give you an idea of something to do. Myth number 3, just an oil and gas town. Well, this couldn't be further from the truth. Although a segment of the Edmonton population is employed in the oil and gas sector, that's definitely not all we've got going on for us here. I bet you didn't know that Edmonton is one of North America's fastest growing tech ecosystems according to edmontonglobal.ca, and the University of Alberta is ranked 3rd globally for artificial intelligence research and is also one of the top ranked universities worldwide. Edmonton is home to 8 post-secondary institutions and is the 2nd youngest metro region in all of Canada. This makes a lot of sense when you consider that you can buy 2 single-family homes, average single-family homes in the Edmonton area for the price of 1 home that you would get in BC or Ontario. Moving here as a young person myself, I was able to purchase my first home at the age of 29, whereas if I was back home in BC, I probably would have had to continue renting. So for me personally, it was a major uptick in the quality of my life. No more long commutes, wasting hours in the car, or lack of funds due to high costs of living. And I would say that the over 35,000 people that moved into the Greater Edmonton area from out of province in 2022 would agree with me. Yep, you heard me right. We're seeing Canadians move here in hordes right now from out of province. Now that you know the truth about Edmonton life, you may be looking for more info on moving to the Greater Edmonton area. Check out my other videos, Why Move to Edmonton and Move to Edmonton Save Money, to learn more about the cost of home ownership here. Are you looking at the Edmonton area in a little bit of a different light now? If you have any questions, I would love to chat. Send me an email and let's connect.